Today I'm going to show you how to look up Lexile levels and AR points for books. For those of you who don't know, Lexile levels and AR points are assigned to books based on their difficulty level. To break it down further, Lexile levels are a method to measure a student's reading ability and a method to measure the difficulty of a book. And once again, the book difficulty pertains to the vocabulary in the book and the length of the book. AR points stands for Accelerated Reader Points. Every book that has an AR reading practice quiz is giving a point value. And since there are quizzes assigned to books, AR points measures how much reading practice and comprehension your child is getting. So there is not much of a difference between Lexile levels and AR points. They're both used to measure your students' reading abilities. Your child's school will use either one or the other to measure your child's reading levels. So a lot of the times your child will have a Lexile level, but not an AR points level, or vice versa. If you are unsure of your child's reading level, or if they've bounced between schools that use AR points and or Lexile levels, this chart will come in handy. This chart will give you the range that average students in that grade attain. However, I will say with this chart, some teachers may have different ranges in mind, so don't be surprised if a teacher gives your child a chart that has different values for each grade level. So this is specifically the average. The Lexile levels I got straight from Lexile's website. AR point values I got as an average of a bunch of teachers that posted their charts online. So if you look here, you see, let's start at the beginning. Grade level, if they're in kindergarten, the Lexile level is going to be BR, which stands for Beginning Reader to 150. The L stands for Lexile. And the AR points are 0.4 to 0.9. And I will say for the AR points, they stop after 6th grade really getting up there with the AR points. So 7th to 12th grade, they don't really put anything in there for them. I think as long as if you're in 12th grade and you're still between that 6.6 to 12 points, then your child is within the average. Now I'm going to show you how to look up a book's Lexile level and the AR point value. For Lexile levels, we are going to go to lexile.com, and for AR points, we're going to go to arbookfind.com. You can also search for Lexile level or AR points to find the website as well. So we will go to Lexile first. In the top right corner over here under Lexile Tools, you are going to click on Find a Book. Now you can search specifically for a book to determine its Lexile level. So let's search for The Giver, which is a pretty popular book with kids. And as you can see right here, these are just different editions of the book, but you can see the Lexile level for The Giver is 760. If you wanted to look at different books within a Lexile range, for example, if you didn't have a specific book in mind, but you just kind of wanted to see what was out there for your kid to read within his or her reading level, we will click on New Search, and we are going to either type in the Lexile measure of your child or the Lexile range. If you put in the range, it's going to update the Lexile measure, and if you put in the measure, it will give you range as well. Also, you can search by interest down here. So let's say your child is really into mysteries. So we can select that, and let's say the Lexile measure for your child is 820. And you see it auto completed the range. And we will hit search, and it will give you a bunch of books within the mystery and suspense genres that are within the range of your child's reading level. For AR points, we're going to go to arbookfind.com. So I'll click on this link. And it's always going to ask you this question here. It really doesn't matter what you type in, but for this, we will type in that we are a parent. On this page, we can quickly search for a book, do an advanced search, or look at collections. So we will search for The Giver. And you want to make sure you got the right author here. So The Giver by Lois Lowry. It looks like it has an AR quiz with it, and the AR points right here say it is worth 7 points. We can also see right here the book level. And what this stands for is the grade and the month an average student will be able to read this. So for The Giver, a 5th grader within their 7th month of school would be able to comprehend this book. So if you're not on AR points, the book level will kind of help you gauge if your child should be able to comprehend this or not. And once again, your child may have a very high reading level for their age, so their Lexile measure or their AR points may be a lot higher than other students in their class, or it may be lower than other students in their class, which is fine. If you wanted to look at books that are popular with kids depending on their AR points, we are going to click on collections right here. The collections include books that have won awards, books that have been recommended by different states, and what kids are reading. And this will give you previous years. And all you have to do is click the plus sign to expand that list. So let's say your child's in 6th grade, you just wanted to see what the average child in 6th grade is reading and what's popular among that age group. All you have to do is click here and it will open up the top books. So this concludes our overview of AR points and Lexile levels. If you have any questions about reading levels for your child, feel free to reach out to a teacher at your child's school or a children's librarian for more information.